Forecast for
today.
Yeah, in a second. We got to show you a live shot first. Live look outside right now at Progressive. Notice there's a bit of a haze in the atmosphere this morning. If you parked the car outside last night, you're going to have some water droplets that froze, so you'll have to scrape that windshield or run the defrost here this morning. As you know, the haze does have water droplets in it, and we've got temperatures below freezing, so some slick spots, not a big deal, but again, elevated surfaces in your windshield may have some slick travel. All right, let's get back to this. Weather impact today. Starting later this morning through midday hours, we've got a brief period of some snow and some wintry mix that'll be moving through with a storm system. We've been talking about it over the last couple days. It'll be very brief, but we could have some slick spots that are untreated as we get into the latter half of the morning here. We're fine right now. We cleared skies out for a lot of us overnight. Clouds really starting to thicken back in, but you notice temperatures are either at or below freezing for a lot of hubs right now. There's your haze. Visibility not perfect here this morning, but not too impactful. And there are your temperatures, either at or below freezing for most locations. That's key because we're throwing moisture on top of this. And while most of it that's moving in is going to be snow, we can't rule out some warmer air coming in at the mid-levels. Remember, the atmosphere is stacked. It's kind of like a cheeseburger, and the cheese layer is the one that may have some warmer air coming in, which may allow some of this precip to fall as liquid. And when that hits our freezing surface, it turns to ice. And that's what freezing rain is. We're not expecting a lot, not a huge impactful day, but you can see, there's a pretty good dose of moisture coming in. A lot of this initially not reaching the ground. We've got to saturate the air from the top down, but we'll do so. And you can see the rain and precip lasts all the way back through Indianapolis, and that's the batch that has to move through. And again, you just don't mess around when you have frozen surfaces and you're throwing this stuff in there. So as we get into the latter half of the morning and the midday hours, keep an eye on area roadways. We'll be doing the same thing. If they're untreated, could get slick. That heads out. We quiet down Thursday, and then this moisture-laden system heading into the Pacific Northwest will arrive with some snow showers around here on Friday. Let's walk you through it. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. There's your snow mixed with pockets of freezing rain, but with air temperatures or surface temperatures just above freezing, the freezing rain shouldn't be too big of a deal as long as that surface temp can come up to 33. All right, it's when it's 32 and below when things freeze. There's your snow showers around by noon, and then everything pushes on out. Kind of a quiet afternoon. We'll see some snow showers develop off the lake later this evening as colder air comes in. This shouldn't be too impactful, but could have some slick spots tomorrow morning, depending on where those lake effect snow showers set up. Much of tomorrow goes quiet with mainly cloudy skies before that snow arrives on Friday. Here's how much snow we're expecting today. Could get, coating to maybe a half an inch, where we get some of the good bursts of snow out of this, and then we'll add a little bit more to that by Friday night. Notice areas of the primary and secondary snow belt picking up maybe an inch or two by Friday night with that clipper. Temperatures going way down. We're going to stay below average over the next 5 days, and it's going to get even colder this weekend with temperatures in the 20s. And we'll talk about that clipper system once this one's out of here. Here comes our next dose of snow. Should get widespread snow showers here Friday during the day. That doesn't look too impactful, but by Friday night, we'll turn that wind off the lake as a big East Coast low gets going. And that's where we could start to see some slick travel Friday night into Saturday with lake effect snow. We'll quiet down as we get into next week until, well, Christmas Eve. Little rain and snow changing over to rain showers on Christmas. Here's how much snow is expected to be on the ground Christmas morning. It will be melting off, so whatever we get this weekend, we're going to have to hang on to it, put it in a big pile. Unino Mortgage 10-day forecast. Colder this weekend and then up near 40 on Christmas as we turn the pattern around for several days. Big warm-up expected just after Christmas. Dave?
All right, Matt, thank you. Well, with